I am Jordynn West, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins so hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break the sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐿, your head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation, welcome back to another bomb episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform for the voices of tomorrow. Real talk, real people, real conversations, real stories. And today, we do not drop the ball. We got one of the dopest young female athletes on the planet. That's right, we blessing y'all with Mrs. Jordynn West. Jordynn, you're looking lovely. So glad to have you on the show. How you feeling today?
I'm good.
All right, well, y'all hear she say she good, and I'm gonna tell y'all we got a lot of different reasons to prove that she's good, and the first of them is called National Championship. But before we get into Jordynn West stories, allow me to introduce myself. My name is the Mouth of the South, B. Jones, your host, the Louisianimal, the Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my co-host, my colleague, the head coach, the real head coach. KT, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm tired, man. And the reason I'm tired is because I was watching Jordynn's training on Instagram, and goodness, hey, I see why she's so great.
Man, them training videos are nuts, aren't they, KT?
And I'm going to tell you this, B. Jones, I don't want to get in trouble, but I'm trying to recruit Jordynn to come run cross country for me. So we're going to see how this goes.
Bro, if you can talk her into it, you're going to have one of the best teams in the nation. Hey, listen, all my Waxahachie, am I saying it correctly now, Kevin? Waxahachie.
Waxahachie, there you go.
All right, all my Waxahachie alumni, all my folks from Chicago, Illinois, we need to ask a little bit of a favor for you. We need you to do one big thing. If you hadn't catch it, You Got Next is a setup to give amazing stories of a phenomenal people who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, we can't do it without your love and support. So we need you to do us a quick favor. And that's to, on the count of 3, smash that subscribe button. Are you ready, Jordynn?
Yes.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom, man. We got some of the fastest people in the world right now smashing our subscribe button. And don't forget that little bell. We got over 100 episodes of You Got Next right now in the archives. We got over 100 episodes of live broadcast shows. It's crazy. If you did click that subscribe button, check us out. Give us a shot. I promise you we won't disappoint. But without further ado, the fastest legs in the nation, Jordynn West, 15-year-old track and field sensation. Just all kind of good stuff, foundations, charity events, class of 2024, All-American. Jordynn West, before we get to your story, Jordynn, we got to take you through the initiation. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, fix your house, because this thing finna get ugly. All right, you ready, KT? Let's go.
I stay ready, man. All right, Jordynn, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, number 1, my favorite is Lil Baby. Number 2 is Drake. Number 3 would be Lil Durk. 4, Playboy Cardi. And 5, maybe Bryson Tiller.
Ooh, I did not see the Bryson Tiller coming, KT.
No, I didn't see her whole top 5. I was just know we can get some Beyonce in there, some
I kind of figured Drake. Drake's super popular right now.
Universal, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Jordynn, give us your favorite sports teams.
Los Angeles Lakers, the Warriors.
I like the Warriors. I could dig with the Warriors.
You got a football team that you like?
I like the Cubs. Chicago Cubs.
Okay.
Oh, that's baseball. That's baseball. That's a
Okay.
good one.
I mean the Bears. Sorry.
Okay, the Bears too. Hey, I like Chicago. That's right. You from Chicago though, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all got Justin Fields, because it's gonna get real ugly there quick. All right, Jordan. So, who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'll say Wonder Woman. She's just been my favorite since I was a kid. I like the movies the most.
So, Jordan. Okay, so you said you like Wonder Woman. Now I want you to find your own theme song. Okay, so any song in the world, any song that's ever made, maybe your favorite song. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
What is the Jordynn West anthem?
Yeah, what's that one song you're playing in your headphones or your AirPods when you're about to run that gets you ready?
I like In the Bible by Drake.
Is that a new one?
Yeah, it's off the new one.
Yeah. I like that song too. That whole new album is a banger. Kev, whenever I can get you sit down, we're gonna reanalyze that album.
Yeah,
I want to see where you rank it.
Oh, I like it. All right, so B. Jones, I think it's safe to say that Miss West is in the family. So take it away.
You go listen, buckle up, because this will be a fast episode. I don't know if we could quite hit the times that Mrs. West has hit, but 13 national championships are sitting right there in front of us. I mean, you're an All-American, right? I think I saw something crazy like 30-something All-American finishes or something like that.
Yes.
Now, where are you originally from? Because I know you were down here in the DFW area. That's how you kind of came across our radar with Track Dads, and then now you're back in the Chicago area. Tell us a little bit about where you're from originally.
I was born actually in California, in Gardena, but I grew up here in Chicago.
Okay, so you grew up in Chi-Town. You like it up there in Chicago?
Yes.
Which one is better? Be honest right now. Is the food better in Dallas or Chicago?
Chicago.
I knew she was going to do that.
She's just saying that because she's in Chicago right now. She don't really believe that.
Hey, but I like how she stepped on your Dallas Cowboys and said the Chicago Bears. I love that part of that show. I know that was.
If the Cowboys play the Bears, we step on the Bears, B. Jones. But let's go.
All right, Joy. So you're 15 years old. So it's crazy when we get these young, talented individuals like yourself on the show. Now, how long have you been running track?
Since I was 8, so like 7 years.
8 years old. When did you know you were going to be good at it?
Probably when I was like 9 or 10 when I first started the long distance races.
Who got you involved? Your dad, or did you just naturally just start running down the street? How did you know that track was your sport?
I used to race my older brother all the time, and then that's when I knew I liked running. So I got on like a real team and just went from there. Now,
how many brothers? You got one brother? Tell us a little bit about the family dynamic. We met Dad before the show. So who else we got in the family?
My mom, I have an older brother, he's 16, a brother who's 10, and my sister just turned 8.
Wow, so you got a nice size family there. And your sister's a future star too. We go out there, she about 6 years away from being on You Got Next, huh?
Yes.
Now what grade are you in? What grade?
10th.
10th grade. A 10th grader. Now, you've been running track for what, 6-7 years now, and you're in the 10th grade. You're 15 years old. Like, what is it like going to these national type events and competing against some of the best track and field stars in America?
It's really like crazy, but it's like fun because I never knew like I'll be able to have the chance to do all the stuff that I do now.
And what all events you run? Because you told us before the show, but tell the fans what all events do you participate in right now that you just completely obliterating?
I run the 400 and I do the 4x4 sometimes. My main race is the 800, the mile, and the 2 mile.
All right. And you're catching a lot of national attention. So much national attention that scrolling through your IG, I saw that you had the opportunity to sit down with one of the absolute, one of the GOATs of track and field, probably the dopest female in track and field representing our country, at least the most prestigious, right, Kevin? The most acclaimed as far as gold medals, Allison Felix. Tell us what that experience was like for you being, 13, 14 years old and meeting an icon like that in the game and being able to take tips from her.
She's always been one of my favorites, and I actually met her when I was like 11.
11.
She was down in Chicago at like a show, and I got a chance to meet her. And I've seen her after that, and I think it was 2018 at the Melrose Games. I mean, actually, I'm thinking of 𝐤𝐤𝐬, but.
Oh, just name drop another. Name drop another All-American.
But it was really exciting because she's always been one of my favorites.
Really? Were you starstruck, or were you more like, hey, this is an opportunity, I got to soak this up?
I said like more of an opportunity.
So what did she talk to you about? Because it looks as though you were focused. I could tell from the pictures you were like locked in to every word she was saying. What did you and Allison talk about?
She was asking me about what I like to do, my goals, and like about my training.
So let's talk about that training. That's a beautiful segue. Training has become something that has drawn massive attention. You went viral with these incredible training videos that Kevin alluded to earlier today. Who comes up with these training programs?
I have a coach that writes all my workouts. But my dad is the one who like takes me and like helps me through them. Okay. So Pops comes with the training videos, and then you go out there, you just work hard because you constantly work. How often are y'all recording? Maybe a few times a week. That's it? Just 2 times a week? Man, it seems like you constantly putting out new content. Okay. So you're working out and you're recording it, and then you're breaking down the content and putting it out there once a day. Okay. I got you. Now, your training blog caught so much attention that you got picked up by Youth Runner magazine? Yes. Man, so what is that relationship like with Youth Runner, and how has your blog performed with them so far? I think I started when I went to Youth Runner camp. I went in 7th, 8th grade in Oregon, and then I started doing the vlogs, and that just helped me learn more about like myself, how to put my stuff out there. Okay. And then before I get out of here, I gotta ask you about the 𝐥𝐤𝐬 Foundation. I knew that you were perfect for You Got Next because your story's so crazy already with being such an All-American. And ladies and gentlemen, we're skipping through a lot of this for the sake of time because we got to get her back off. She has to take care of some training, and she got school and all that stuff. But your 𝐥𝐤𝐬 Foundation was extraordinarily impressive. Tell SLT Nation about 𝐥𝐤𝐬 and what you're doing and how you're using your platform to give back. I started because I like to just help out other athletes who need stuff. So I would send out athletic apparel to like different countries and like shoes. I actually just sent out about 60 pairs to Jamaica. And we have like clothing too, like our own brand. So we sent out shirts, tank tops. We have hats too. So we just like to help out those who need it. That's super, super dope. I'll let you take it, KT.
All right, so Jordynn, what is your favorite event to watch that you don't actually do yourself?
The 400 hurdles.
Yeah, those hurdles, that can be good and bad sometimes, just depending on how it goes. Because hold up, 400 hurdles? Y'all got 400 hurdles?
In college and up is 400, but in high school is 300.
Okay, yeah, I was like, whoa, yeah, y'all really doing it big down there. All right, so how do you balance family, track, and school?
School, when I'm done with school, I usually have some training or working out to do after. Then I make sure when I get back home that I will make sure my schoolwork is done. But it's hard, but I'm pretty much used to it by now.
All right, so what is the one thing that track has taught you that you can use in everyday life?
It's taught me how to stay motivated through a lot of things, because sometimes, like, motivation is hard and you just have to keep pushing through it. So it's helped me, like, through school and stuff like that too, with my mindset.
All right, so what is the best piece of advice someone has given you?
Well, to believe in myself and just do what makes you happy, because, and if it's not fun, then there's really no point in doing it. You just like have to find what's best for you.
Well, Jordan, I'll let you know I make cross country fun. So if you just, wanted to come from Chicago to Texas and run for me, I mean, I can make it real fun.
I think that's pretty good though, Kev. Being 15 years old, and we talk to a lot of kids, and I could tell that some of these kids is not going to be fun for them, right? The pressure's so big. So that's amazing that you've accomplished so much and you're still out there having fun with it. So real quickly, you mentioned R.J. Wilson. Who are some other of these big names that you've met?
Colin Quigley. Like, one of my role models is Aaliyah Miller. She ran for Baylor. I've been knowing her for a while now, but she's like a sister to me. She's always here to support me. She's one of my favorites.
All right, so what's the best piece of advice someone has given you?
To keep believing myself and just keep doing what makes me happy.
All right, so the last question I got for you. How would your coaches and teammates describe you?
I would say humble. That's a word I get a lot. Just humble and hardworking.
I can see the humbleness because the way you are right now, I can see that.
All right, Jordan. So the question that everybody wants to know, the name of the show is You Got Next. I know that you probably was tuned in a couple of months ago. We had all our biggest and brightest stars over in Tokyo. And now everybody in the world is setting their sights on 2024, but also 2028 when the Olympics are going to be here in the United States. Tell us, what does the future hold for Jordynn West?
I've been thinking about the 2028 Olympics for like a year. I feel like if I just keep pushing myself, working hard, doing what I need to do, I can make it.
One thing, and I want to give you kudos, Jordan, because doing research on you, we found out that not only are you want to be a part of the Olympics, right? But you also talk a lot about your academic standing. Is that by you, or is that because of parents or somebody's pushing you? But you always pride yourself on being an All-American in the classroom as well as on the track. Tell us a little bit about the classroom side of this thing. Are you just naturally smart? It come easy, or do you have to put in a lot of hard work?
It's not easy, but I feel I do put in a lot of work, and a lot of my parents push me to make sure I'm keeping my grades up, because if I don't have a grades, then I won't be able to compete anyways.
Now, are most of your friends, do they run track, or do you just kind of on your own with that?
I have a couple friends, but for the most part, they either play like different sports or like just don't play any.
All right. Well, outside, do you know who you want to go to college? Do you know those types of things? Or are you? You know what? Kevin hates it when I ask what school you plan on attending. I don't know why, but it irritates him. So let me ask you this. Are you going through the recruitment process right now to decide what university you want to run for?
No, not yet.
Okay. Have you thought about what schools you like? Any like a short list of schools that's like, hey, if I get opportunity, I would love to go to these programs?
Some that I like, Baylor, USC, Michigan, Florida State. Those are like some of the top ones that I like.
That's pretty cool. You plan on what events you want to run in college?
I say the mile and the 800 is definitely, but I also want to start doing hurdles. I've started practicing them, but I want to do actually compete with.
Yeah.
How tall are you, Jordan?
5'7".
Okay,
yeah, so you can get those hurdles.
And she's still growing too. So
yeah.
What do you want to major when you go to school? From an education perspective, I know education is important for you. So what do you want to do when from a major perspective when you get to university in about 2-3 years?
I'm thinking about like somewhere like athletic training, like kinesiology or
kinesiology. You're not gonna believe me. I went to school for kinesiology.
Or just like to be a physical therapist, whatever is like in that area.
So after your running days, you want to be able to go help other athletes to run better, and
yes,
and that's super dope. All
right, Jordan. So besides Instagram and Twitter, which we can see on the screen, where else can people find you?
The really only thing is like my blogs, and those are like just the main two that I have.
All right. So do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
My whole family, teammates, friends that support me.
All
right. Well, Jordy, you know what? Jordynn West, you are amazing. You're sensational. I can't wait to see where your story ends up. Kevin and I are going to be rooting for you every step of the way. We appreciate you stopping by the show because Jordynn West, you got next. SLT Nation. Man, y'all keep a lookout on this young lady because I promise you 2028, you are going to be seeing this name again. It's going to be crazy. And you're going to be able to look back and say, dang, I saw her like 7 years ago on Sports Life Talk. She got next and she really did it. So don't forget to subscribe. This is another invitation to join the family, join the tribe. We calling everybody right now. Show us some love and support. Smash that subscribe button and share this with a friend. If you want to interact with me and KT, leave some comments below or come join us Wednesday nights. We stream live at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube. By smashing the subscribe button and hitting that bell, you will automatically receive an invitation and a front row seat. So grab your popcorn and come hang out with us. Kev, what am I missing, man?
No, you pretty much summed everything up. But you know what's funny, B. Jones?
What's that, man?
This is like the third Jordan that we've had on the show. And I want to say that 2 out of the 3 spell their name the same way.
Did they? I don't know why I thought we had different spellings every time.
No, Jordan Hernandez. Hers was just like that one, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. All right. Well, Jordan, you're super cool. Did you have a good time?
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Nah, we thank you. All right. Well, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Love each other. Respecting one another. Hey, we better together. Listen, keep dreaming because you never know. Your story may be featured on the next episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.